Yo, yo. What up? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? Let me get my hat right. What's going on with my peoples, man? Camera gonna do his thing. It's a little crooked, but it'll be all right. What's up with my peoples? How y'all feeling, man? Y'all goody? Let's talk a little Saturday Night Live with CFT. Let's talk post June 1st. And Jay Palmer came in here with the instant. They ain't doing nothing. I can't even get mad at you. Before I get too into the stream, can y'all see me loud and clear? Can y'all hear me? What's good? Just give me some indications. You know what I'm saying? Them boys all day. Yes, sir. Hear and see me loud and clear. All right. We can work then. What's going on? Johnny Duncan Sr., Jay Palmer, Justin Bradley, sorry. Marcus McFarland was good. Who else is in here? Sin City Cowboy, Mr. Shorty, Mr. Shotty. I always say Mr. Shorty. Big Dow 8604, Night Ranger, King Ken GT was goody. One-handed bandit was going on. Paul, my guy A. David Morgan was going on. Katrina Kiss was good. Star Girl was going on. Chunky Keys, what's up? Swain was goody. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in here, man. I got some news to tell y'all though. Before we get off into this the possibilities of who we could sign and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I got bad news. Y'all ready for the bad news? It ain't that bad. I seen I'm smiling. It ain't that bad. There won't be a CFT Saturday Night Live stream for the rest of June. I'm sorry. I didn't say there won't be content. I didn't say I won't be going live, but Saturday Night Live, you know, my favorite slot, I'll be moving around a lot in June. Bunch of family stuff coming up. I got my fraternity conclave at the end of June. I got family stuff 2 or 3 of the weeks. I'm gonna just be moving around so much it's gonna be almost impossible to go live on Saturday night. But I ain't say I wasn't gonna get y'all content. It just won't be on Saturday night. So that's the bad news. It ain't that bad. Lucas Herbert, $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Dallas needs to make some money moves on key players. What players you thinking about, Lucas? Let me know. And yes, that's water. Just in case. Because I know y'all be wanting to check my hydration content. Tell me. We could probably rock with Wednesdays, Darnell Lamar. We could probably lock down Wednesdays. We almost at 100 people, man. Hit that like button. Let's get it to 100 likes. Wednesdays ain't too bad. That might not be a bad idea. You know I want to get y'all content. So, you know, we got to. This is when we kick back and talk Cowboys. You know. And I want to talk to y'all on something in the beard going on. Or is that just gray? That might be just gray. I might be tripping. Cowboys gained $9.5 million from the money that we get we got for releasing, cutting, whatever you want to call it, Michael Gallup. Cowboys already had about what? 4 million, 4.5 million, 3. What's the exact amount of money we had before the post June 1st money hit? Does anyone know? Ada Lockhart, how you doing? Ada? Is it Ada? Paul, Mark Blum. I think I spoke to everybody. Thanks again for that super chat, Lucas Herbert. CD Dak, Micah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see exactly what you're saying. CD Dak and Micah, $2 super chat. I just caught it, Lucas. My fault. 4.3 million. Okay, so we got 9.5 plus 4.3. That's 13.8 million. Before we even get started, 112 people here and 53 likes is crazy business. That's wild. I'm gonna pour me another whiskey drink and wait for the last 35 people that came here to hit the like button, because we should be at 100 if we had 114 watching. Unless there's some Eagles fans in here watching, which they are prone to do. You know, Giants fans, maybe Commanders fans. I know how y'all get down. Do y'all think, and thank y'all for the people that hit the like button for me. Do y'all think we're going to do anything with the money? Watching Mike Fisher, he was alluding to the Cowboys might just sit on the bread because it rolls over. That sounds like a Cowboy thing to do, right? Let's just sit on it. We don't need to do nothing. Don't that sound like something the Cowboys might do? Just sit on it. I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to get nothing else. Paul, for real. Yep. Garnett Lee, nah, sit on the bread. Nah, I don't. You sound like that's what you want to do. I cannot agree. Keystone, my guy, what's good with you, dog? Still extend Dak so we can have more. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. Before we start talking about individual players, y'all seen the thumbnail up there. You know what I'm saying? I got Gilmore in the middle for a reason. I want Stephon Gilmore bad. I don't know the exact D tackle plan, or as my boy Boss Cowboy would say, the shoes. You know what I'm saying? We need to get our feet right before we get our outfit together. I still don't know the plan on that. I feel like we're going to trade for a D tackle, or we're just waiting for cuts. Somebody's D tackle is going to hit the streets, and somebody's running back. So I get that. But free agent wise right now, Stephon Gilmore just sitting out there. And I know I've been hearing rumors that he might want a 2-year deal. Go get Stephon Gilmore. Solidify this defense for real. Gilly would make it so perfect. Trayvon Diggs can take his time, maybe come back week like 4. He could continue to give tutelage to the younger players. Stephon Gilmore was a gem last year, and he played good. Let's not act like he didn't ball last year. So go get Stephon Gilmore. I don't even understand why this is even a discussion. Go get that man. He paid his own dividends. He would be great for the team. Go get that man. Lucas Herbert with another super chat. My fault. We need championship. We need a championship so the media shuts the hell up. Hey, we need a championship just for all of us for our struggles. We got 127 people in here. Can we get 24 likes? We'll be at 100 likes, and then the stream, it'll be 200-300 people in here before we know it. Probably not, but maybe it'll be 180 people in here. 200-300 was ambitious on a random Saturday. But y'all hit that like button for me. Mark Blunt with the $4.99 super chat. Would you rather spend the rest now or next year when we find out what happens with Micah, Dak, and CD? See, that's the thing, Mark Blum. I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate that super chat. Thank you for the $4.99. I would rather spend the rest now because you cannot just play around with years. Football's a dangerous sport. Y'all don't remember when we watched Dak Prescott snap his ankle in half? Last year, we watched Trayvon Diggs tear his ACL. It's a play-to-play sport. You can lose your career. We've been seeing Joe Theismann get his leg snapped in half and have to retire. Alex Smith had to retire after an injury. It's a play-to-play league, game to game. You can't just be like, yo, we're going to just take a year off on purpose. No. You don't know what could happen. I pray to God nobody gets those type of injuries, but when you got players in their prime, you want to waste a prime year of Micah Parsons? I know the media and everybody been mad at him, but you want to waste a year? We 10 likes away from 100. 10 likes away from 100. Let's make that happen. You want to waste a prime year? I'm not doing it. And I'm not saying that's what you want to do. I'm just speaking in generalities. You know, me personally, no. Go get some people. Like, people get paid millions of dollars to manage millions of dollars. They're talented people out here. They know how to manage the budget. You should never get to the point where you can't make things shake. These people, it's people at work. You mean to tell me I could get paid a couple million just manage the cap? I would be an animal. I would figure out how to do this thing so dope. Brandy Mahoney was good. People, JB2 was good. I see people sneaking in here. I just want to make sure I speak. Less Toxic Special K was good, was good, was good. Poogie Watson. I think I got Big Dow. DJ Sam, my guy. Dean Lee's life was good, was good, was good. And I got Brandy Mahoney and Jamison Taylor. What's going on? Stage was popping, was popping, was popping. All right, just making sure I missed. If I missed you, my fault. My fault. I'm trying to catch everybody. We are like away from 100. Man of God Transport. I need that merch. Hit me with the link. I got you three times. Hey, can somebody put the merch link in here? Somebody put the merch link in here. You know, you got the CFT shirt. You got the most hated shirt. Dak, the most hated. We're going to talk about Gilly, too. We're going to talk about him in a second. But what I wanted to touch on is you spend the money now because you can make things work. You can get more money instantly. You give Dak Prescott an extension. That's 20 to 25 million instantly opened up. You extend CD Lamb, that's another 10 to 12 million. These are estimates, but literally, that would be 30 plus million. Guess what you could do with that 30 million? You extend Micah Parsons. You can lock all three of your players up right now because it doesn't cost money to extend Dak Prescott. It does not cost money to extend CD Lamb. Those are futures contracts. It opens up money. And then extending Micah Parsons early, not only do you make him financially happy, you secure him for the future, and you open up money for your team. Yeah, the CFT merch, One-Handed Bandit. Somebody put the link in there. I'll pin it to the top. One-Handed Bandit, put the link in there. I appreciate you, my dog. I'll pin the link to the top for the merch. Hold on 1 second. Make sure my guy, Man of God Transport. The link is pinned to the top. Anybody want to grab one of the Dak most hated shirts because the Dak hate is flowing. It's flowing through the streets, and we will get to it. Let me read these super chats. Big Dow 8604. My fault. 499 super chat. Thank you. The front office lack of moves is probably why Micah is not in a rush to report. I mean, they're not showing they're not showing any commitment. Why does he need to? But that's another story for another day. He sees how the front office is playing in their face in their prime of their career in a prime year. That's a fact. The front office continues to play games. And it's corny. It's corny. Dak Prescott ain't getting no younger. That's a top 5 to 7. See, I gave y'all a couple little leeway. Top 5 to 7 quarterback in the league, depending on how you want to call it. CJ Stroud said he a top 5 quarterback, top 4 if you was looking, Gilly the kid ain't like it. But, it is what it is. Mark Blum with a $4.99 super chat. So what's the deal with the Jones family? They just wasted a prime year. I don't want to, definitely not. But what I mean is, what's the deal? What we're waiting for? They are a victim of arrogance, Mark Blum. That's my suggestion. A very big victim of arrogance. We got 160 people. I guess 15 people left. Hit that like button for me at 109 people. Let's get that joint to climb and get it to 150 likes. So go ahead, hit that like button for me. They're arrogant. They think they could take years off, worry about the next year. First of all, Jerry Jones ain't getting no younger. I ain't trying to be morbid. He not. Stephen Jones ain't getting no younger. He ain't young neither. I ain't young. So I don't know what they waiting on. But it's arrogance to think that you could just take a season off. The division will pass you by. Washington is getting better. Whether they want to admit it or not, Washington is getting better. I don't know how good Jaden Daniels is, but they're not going to get worse. Dan Quinn is going to instill some confidence in them. Washington is coming. Maybe not this year, but in the next couple of years, they're going to be annoying. The Giants might be trash, but that's another story for another day. Until they get rid of Daniel Jones, then it's an issue. And the Eagles, as much as I clown them, they're at least okay. I wouldn't call them like top 3 in the league like they think they are, but the Eagles ain't no slouch. They have great talent on that team. Let's not act like A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, even Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley. That's not like a bad Dallas Goedert. That's not trash. Now they're going to miss. There's some subtractions too. They're going to miss Jason Kelsey. They're going to miss Fletcher Cox. Things are going to be different over there, but this ain't an Eagle stream. I'm just saying. Our competition ain't getting no worse. So you can't take years off. They need to invest, and you can free money up. You can look up and have $45 million instantly. No restructures, not even restructure anybody else's contract. You ain't even got to touch Trayvon Diggs' contract. And we can go get a couple players. But we're in an instance right now with that $13 million that we have available. 153 people in here. Appreciate y'all. Last couple people that jumped in. We're in an instance right now where man of God, another $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man of God. I appreciate that love. Thank you. Let me and yo, email me or DM me on Twitter, Cowboys_fan talk. Let me know how you like the merch when you get it. Let me know if you like the quality of that joint. We getting the merchandise revamp before the season starts. I got a couple ideas. We gonna get to it. It's just it ain't been merchandise time most of the off season, so I haven't really been talking to y'all about buying shirts. It's been a rough off season, so it ain't been like, yo, y'all want to cop a shirt? No damn shirt. I want some wins, so I get it. I get why y'all been chilling. But we're gonna get back to it because the season is coming, and I want to give y'all some stuff that's unique, something different that you can flex at the stadium or at the crib. I feel like if we make a couple of small moves, we can really, really put a stamp on this offseason where everyone thinks that we just don't care. Now, Justin Simmons, that's such a IROC. What's good? I ain't see you sliding here. Pause. Justin Simmons is like a luxury pick. Because I like Malik Hooker. I don't hate our safeties. Wanye Thomas, y'all know. Dono. We ain't safety deficient. I know Curse is gone. But Justin Simmons would come on this team and instantly be the best safety. But we ain't signing Justin Simmons would take that little $13 million I'm talking about and need a little bit more. I'm gonna need a little bit more money up off y'all, big dog. Like Justin Simmons ain't coming in here for less than 10, at least. So the Cowboys we ain't spending 10 on Justin Simmons. We don't spend on free agents that cost that. So I don't see it. And we're not safety deficient. We need D tackles and the running back. But I would 100% take Stephon Gilmore back. After that, it gets fun. Because earlier today, I was looking at Hassan Ridgeway. I was like, ooh, Hassan Ridgeway might be free. Found out that he don't got a team because he tore his Achilles. And that's why he's a free agent. Because I was ready. I said, why is Hassan Ridgeway a free agent? Because he hurt. So that's out. Linval Joseph is my age. I don't know how I feel about that. So I don't really know D tackle Calais Campbell older than Linval Joseph. So I don't even know. D tackle Johnny Duncan Sr., but I just don't know what D tackles are available. We literally got to wait for somebody to get cut. 182 people in here. What's good with y'all, man? Hit that like button for me. Let's get it to 200 people and 150 likes. I don't, man. Listen here. I don't know what they're going to do for D tackle, but I do. These are the things I think I know the Cowboys are going to do. I don't know the people, but I do feel like there's going to be 3 moves bare minimum. Y'all want to know the 3 moves? Cornerback, I still feel like they might just roll with the corners we got. We got 2 outside all-pro corners. Deron Bland was an outside corner last year, all-pro. Led the league in pick sixes. Y'all know Trayvon Diggs' body. Y'all know how he get down. Pause. Trayvon Diggs is an animal, even though he's coming up injury. Jordan Lewis is very underrated. That man goes out there and puts in work. Jordan Lewis is very underrated. But that's it right there, David. David's on my page. David said DT, running back, wide receiver. Those are the 3 moves. I would love 2 DTs, but I feel like they only gonna give me 1. I would love 2 defensive tackles. They only gonna give me 1. I'm gonna have to take what I can get. I would love 2 D tackles. They're gonna go get a running back. There's Dalvin Cook. Would y'all take Dalvin Cook? Just answer my question. Look, that's what we here for. tonight. Don't get mad at the suggestions. Remember, this ain't early March. The free agents that are available are old, hurt, or coming trying to prove something. There's no free agents that's available that's super nasty outside of maybe Justin Simmons. Most free agents, great players, are already on teams. So let's realize what we're dealing with before y'all get mad at me and be like, yo, Ron, what the hell is you talking about? Listen, they're old players. They're old, 28 and older. They coming off major injury, or they are post June 1st cut, and they ain't cheap. So know who you dealing with, okay? We setting the stage. Rahoma Spivey with the 499 super chat. Appreciate you. What TS? Hold on. Oh, what's up, Rome? Ain't not much, man. Chilling, man. Saturday Night Live with CFT. Appreciate you jumping in here. Appreciate the super chat. We just talking about some players that we could possibly get, some possible moves, and we're setting the stage for reality. We're not about to lie to ourselves and think there's an all-pro just sitting out there, because it's not, and we're not gonna pay him if it was. All right, let's keep it real. We wouldn't pay him if it was. All right. So I would take Dalvin Cook, because you're not getting Dalvin Cook to be a 3-down back. We have said, and when I say we, I mean the Cowboys have said, yo, man, this is going to be a running back by committee. But if I rolled out there, I'm going to say it right now, and y'all going to call me I'm crazy. I don't care. Dalvin washed. Well, they say Zeke washed too. If Dalvin was already signed, Danny Savage, draft guru, and if you're calling yourself draft guru, that means you're pretty familiar with players. If Dalvin Cook was already on the roster, you had Dalvin Cook, Zeke Elliott, Hunter Lipke, right? Rico Dowdle, Snoop Connor. That's a lot of running backs. Deuce Vaughn. I think Malik Davis still there. It's like 8 running backs. Who ain't washed? Who is solidified? Who just coming out the blocks? Who chomping at the bit? What player did I miss? Because if we had that player, we wouldn't be having this discussion. You feel me? I'm just wondering. We ain't in a position to say, yo, Dalvin, you wash. For who? Because if I hear one more person tell me, yo, it's Rico Dowdle season. No, it's not. Rico Dowdle season was last year. He did Nathan Franks. Nada. Zero. Zilch. I don't want to hear it. He had his chance. Now get your ass back in line. You don't get a definitive chance this year no more. You had your chance. Zeke left. It was you and Tony Pollard. Tony was coming off injury. It was your chance to shine and show him, yo, y'all need to draft the running back. I'm here. And you ain't do it. So now I don't have a whole bunch of faith in Rico. I'm sorry. Hit that like button for me if you can. There's 207 people in here. Let's get it to 175 likes. I'm going to take a shot with y'all. I'm going to take a shot anyway. Brian Bradford is making a point. This is exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying. Whenever somebody comes in here and say, we got Pete, as in Nathaniel Pete, first of all, Nathaniel Pete ain't good enough for you to just drop his last name. No disrespect to you, Brian. Nathaniel Pete, you need to say his full name because no one knows who he is. He didn't even start in college. He damn sure ain't going to start in the NFL for the Dallas Cowboys. Mark Blum, appreciate you, dog. Thank you again for the shirt, cop, and the super chats, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Nathaniel Pete is a jag. Matter of fact, Nathaniel Pete ain't even a jag. Jag is just a guy. Nathaniel Pete is a mag, maybe a guy. He maybe be just a guy. Jameson Taylor, man, you have a good evening. I'll give you that, Brian. We do got to see. But I'm sorry. Dalvin Cook's running on the field right now. He's better than just off sheer, I've been in this league. He ain't off no major injury. Dalvin Cook will be just fine behind our new. Everyone tells me it ain't the back, it's the line, right? Did we fix our line? Nathaniel Peters not 4.3 speed fast. That's an unofficial time. His official time is not 4.3. Come on, David. Don't fall for it. They out here lying to you, big dog. Nathaniel Peters not 4.3 speed fast. Nathaniel Peters like 4.5, 4.6. That unofficial time do not exist to me. Show me it in training camp, because I don't believe it. Nope. I've seen Dalvin Cook put up stats in the league, and he's 28 years old, just like Zeke. And if I can get, let's just say percentage-wise, if I can get, let's just be nice, 60% of Zeke and 60% of Dalvin, and add those together, that's a whole running back. That's bad math. If I can't get 100% of what Dalvin used to be, if I can get some of Zeke and some of Dalvin, that's a whole starting running back. I'll take it. But hey, if it ain't Dalvin, maybe it's Israel Abanikanda from the Jets, who might be on the way out because they got Braylon Allen. They got the Jets got 35 running backs. They drafted Davis. The Jets got mad running backs. So they're saying Abanikanda might be out. So maybe we'll take him. Or maybe we'll get Miles Sanders. Dalvin Cook got fresh legs, no question. My main point is 150 likes. Appreciate y'all. Sorry. Camera get excited when I drink. Y'all know my camera does its own thing. I'm just saying, man, we got to go get a running back. I don't know the D tackle because there's none. I can't put outside of Linval Joseph. It ain't even none available to talk about. So it's completely hypotheticals. We're just praying that somebody gets cut. And then I feel like they're going to bring in a third receiver, not because they don't believe in Jalen Tolbert. Can I say something to y'all, please? Because we've talked about this a couple times. Katrina Kiss. I always have trouble with your name. I'm start calling you KK. KK. K Kiss. Let's hit that like button if you ain't here, please, because I'll be butchering your name, and I apologize. Breece Hall. My fault, Danny Savage. Thank you. Breece Hall, who's clearly the starter. They just drafted Braylon Allen. He's probably going to be running back 2. They got Davis as well, and they got Abanikanda. And they just brought in the old Bears running back. They got 5 backs. Somebody getting cut. But receiver-wise, listen, I know we got Jalen Tolbert and we got Jalen Brooks. I know. But what's wrong with competition? Y'all telling me that Jalen Tolbert is at a point in his career where he ain't got to compete? That's what y'all saying? Jalen Tolbert don't got to compete? He just straight? James Ball, what's good with you? Big Rome. Almost that time. It's almost that time, big dog. It's almost that time. I see the pick of Braylon Allen. He looked like a DT. Yeah, he looking broccoli. He looking real broccoli. If we had our 4th round pick, we would have Braylon Allen, but we ain't gonna complain. Loves Beauty, what's good with you? Hey there, Rome. Hey, chat. Get them likes up. Appreciate you. Jalen Tolbert is trash. James Ball, don't do him like that. Chill. Mark Blum, I did love the draft, but if you watch my draft videos, I know you did. I said I was mad, and I'm still mad that they didn't get me a running back. Actually, I complained profusely because our running back was in that 4th round. I love the players, but if we had our extra pick and our dumbass front office didn't trade it, we would have had our running back. Just because the players that we got aren't running backs don't mean I dislike them. That's not fair to them or me. we should have had another pick. But Trey Lance is running his happy ass around here, making the media think he the second coming of Tom Brady, and he not. That should be Braylon Allen or somebody else's running back. But don't try to play me. Listen, I love our draft. I don't need to run through everybody. I like our receiver we got in the draft, but it's an unknown. And I just want some definitive weaponry. So if we bring in a Michael Thomas or a Hunter Renfrow and Jalen Tolbert is better than them, show me. Don't talk about it. Be about it. I know we get a cornball every joint. I don't want to get. I'm cooking right now. I don't want to talk to them. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. If he's bad enough, y'all let me know. Hunter Renfrow can ball. Michael Thomas coming off man injuries. Now I think Hunter Renfrow is going to be the most expensive of all of them. I don't think he's going to come for cheap. Hunter Renfrow going to get like 8 to 10 million. I feel like that's the problem. That's why Hunter's kind of out on me. It ain't got nothing to do with Hunter Renfrow. He just don't need his money. Now, it's the time of the year where he might not be able to get that. But yeah, I would take Hunter Renfrow on this team right now. Great route runner, knows how to get separation. Dak Prescott loves that, knows where to be. Smart, heady player in the red zone. Yes, Hunter Renfrow would get busy. Give Turpin or Deuce a chance to slot receiver. Cheers, Cowboys. Rolando Rodriguez. They'll get a chance. Oh, that's Drew. Drew's a Drew's a no. Y'all can let Drew talk to himself. Y'all ain't got to time him out. Rome don't want that smoke again. He thinks Drew had a show where I clowned him for like a good 30 minutes, and then he was like, "This is my show," and he like he went home and told all his friends about it. He said, "Yo, I was on Cowboys Fan Talk, and he was talking to me." So like, I get it. He's like, "Yo, round 2, fight." Ain't nobody trying to talk to you tonight, dog. You can watch though. like you're, ain't nobody about to. You ain't about to get another one off. That night I was bored. You ain't that cool. Play your position tonight. Watch us talk about free agents. that's all you gonna do. Oh yeah, he's just a fan. He just in here for some Lola Cowboys. He just in here. He want me to talk to him. Hi, Drew. That make you feel better? Anyway, yeah, all I'm saying is Jalen Tolbert and them they're not at the point where they don't gotta compete. Brandon Cooks had 8 touchdowns last year. You can hate on Brandon Cooks all you want to, but he had 8 touchdowns. He had more touchdowns than A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith on the Eagles. You could say, well, where the yards at? Well, he was scoring them points. That's how you win. That's why we led the league in scoring. Stuff like that. So Brandon Cooks, as much as you want to say he didn't take the top off the defense as much and all that extra stuff, 8 touchdowns is 8 touchdowns. You can't act like that's not a thing. Another year in this system, another year with Dak Prescott, I expect Brandon Cooks to have a slightly better year. Maybe not 1,000, 1,500 yards, nothing like that, but another 8 to 10 touchdowns, I can see it. Because he's savvy. He's a veteran. He know how to get open. So those are our first 2 receivers. Our receiving options actually go like this. CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson, Brandon Cooks. So we got 3 legitimate receiving options. It's not that. It's just number 3. I want a better option until somebody solidifies. I want somebody to take number 3. Not I'm giving it to him. Jalen Tolbert, I'm glad you got a number 1. I'm glad you came out there with a cool ass little visor. We should be at 200 likes too. We got 225 people here. I'm glad that you out here looking smooth. You like 6'2", 6'3". I think you right around 200 pounds. I feel like Tolbert has the tools. And I'm a big Tolbert fan, but yo, man, you've been on this team for a minute now. It's put up time. I'm not giving you nothing. If you taking that step, everybody telling me that you taking because you always with Dak, you at his house and everything like that. Show me. Let them bring in Michael Thomas or Renfrow, and they won't bring in Renfrow. He gonna be too much. But let's just say they bring in a Michael Thomas or something like that. And if Michael Thomas has lost a step or you just better than him, make them cut him. Make them be like, yo, we don't need him, and cut him. That's it. If you that good. I got some super chats to read real quick. I claim they signed Calais. I would take Calais Campbell. First of all, my fault, Glenn White. Me and Glenn White talk so much, I'll be forgetting to say his name. Glenn White with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. You always come here and showing love. I claim they signed Calais Campbell, 3.5 1-year deal, Gilly 2 years, 14 mil, 6 this year, 8 next year. Trade a 5th round for Najee Harris and take this 5th mil, take on his $5 million. See, you spitting. I would take Najee Harris. I forgot about that deal. I should have put Najee Harris on the thumbnail. I might change it later. I would take Najee Harris. I would. Now, I don't think Gilly's getting that much, though. That's my only gripe. Gilly's at the stage of his career with his age. You could probably get him for 2 years for 10. 2 years for 10. 1 year for 5. Maybe 6 for 1 year. Maybe. You can get him for 6 with like 4 plus incentives. You know how that go. But the Cowboys ain't giving him no bread. Not no fort. They're not gonna sign a deal that's that much, unfortunately, Glenn. And I hate it because what you're saying is not a lot of money. It's minimal money. But you know how our team get down. Almost at 200 likes, man. We 20 away. Who gonna beat them 20? That is 233 people in here. Mark Blum, 199 super chat. Appreciate you. I don't understand why Cooks isn't bona fide number 2. I think Cooks is a bona fide number 2. Unless we bring in here somebody in here that's just way better than him. Why ain't he? He ain't tall, but he get busy. He scored 8 touchdowns as a number 2. You had a good year. If it's yards or touchdowns, I don't want a 1,000-yard receiver and 3 less touchdowns. 1,000 yards and 5 touchdowns is not great to me. Score the points. 8 touchdowns. You win the game by scoring, not by yardage accumulation. I don't care about that. So he's a bona fide 2 to me. Thank you again for that super chat, Mark Blum. You've been showing mad love tonight. Calvin Richard with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Who do you think our second tight end will be when we're in 12 personnel? Great question. Excellent question. With John Stevens, Henny, or Peyton Hendershot, if y'all know, John Stevens Jr. I know everyone likes Spaniford, Brevin Spanford. He will be tight end 4. I really think that John Stevens enters this season at tight end 2. I feel like Ferg got to show out, man. Not Ferg. Ferg solidified number 1. Henny. Peyton Hendershot got to show out. I feel like I know I should be mentioning Schoonmaker. I feel like Schoonmaker is going to make his way to injured reserve, and they're going to just try to get him together for next year. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Schoonmaker shows me something in camp, and I got to shut up. Right now, I think it's John Stevens, to your question. And thank you for that super chat. John Stevens Jr. is the one. 15 and more. That's 246 people in here. Last 26 people, man. Hit 15 of y'all hit the like button. Philly, what's good with you? Philly is the most civilized Eagles fan that I rock with. He come here chilling. I think Drew got mad and left. Drew said, F y'all, man. Y'all want to play? Drew got mad and just left. I'm done with y'all. That's so funny. No one's going to take Schoonmaker. We can't trade or Shoemaker, as you call him. Ain't nobody taking Schoon. Schoon is going to play that injured reserve. We're going to tuck Schoon like we did to Semi Fuhuku, not Semi, via Lamy. Junior Fuhoku. We tucked him on injured reserve. I think watch. Hey, mark my words. Watch Schoon end up with like a turf toe. Yo, I can't even walk. It's crazy. Like Schoonmaker was like, yo, my toe is crazy. I gotta hold it down. Then they're gonna they're gonna put him on like temp IR for like 4 weeks. And then 4 weeks in, when John Stevens Jr. is getting busy, my toe, man, I'm gonna hold it down the next year. And they're gonna put Schoon on, because they're not gonna just cut him. They're not gonna cut him. They want to save face, so they're gonna put him on IR. Mark my words. Big Wheezy Vegas with the 499 super chat. Appreciate you. Big time supporting the live. Oh, first time supporting the live. My fault. Respect, bro. My dark horse is going to be Sam Williams. I think Sam Williams is going to have a phenomenal year. 100%. I say Sam has 7 to 10 sacks. 7 to 10 sacks. Of course, 10 on the high side, but I can see 7. Remember, he's going to be third in the rotation. Zimmer going to break him down to get the best out of him. I agree with you. Excellent super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Glenn White with another $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. Najee is a real option. I think so. Because I think you get Najee Harris with like a 5th or 6th rounder. Steelers will pick up a cut running back like the Jets or Miami, and they'll love their late first round picks. They aren't re-signing Najee. They're not. So we can get Najee for like a 5th or 6th rounder. We got 15 5th round picks because we got like all these compensatory picks. We can get them. Sheila Neal, what's going on with you? Now they gonna do Schoon like they did Deuce last year. I'm telling you, he gonna either be on practice squad or he gonna be like, yo, I need my knee. Like they I already know. They're not gonna cut Schoon. Now next year he gonna be on cut alert, but this year, nah, he gonna be around. Overshown is gonna be like Ray Lewis. See, now you get hype. That's high praise. Ray Lewis is top 5 linebacker in history. Let's slow down. And y'all know I'm Kool-Aid. You know I'm Kool-Aid. Don't get me hype. But I think Overshown's going to have a good year, though. Playing weak side linebacker, he put on 10 to 15 pounds. Our linebacker's just going to be packing a different punch. I feel like Damone Clark's going to have a better year because if he don't, Marius Louisville is on his back. He on his bumper. He is ready. Yo, what up with you? Yo, Damone missed 1 tackle. 1 tackle. Y'all heard Mike Zimmer? Hey, we want to catch him coming off. Hey, you missed hey, let me talk to you. Go sit down on the bench and look at the Microsoft Surface. Little foul going in. I'm telling you right now. Yo, Damone better not miss a tackle. He better come out in camp ready. As soon as he misses a tackle. They already got Marius working in the first team. Damone ain't got no room for error. And that, you know what, though? That's why I want to bring in back to the free agency. That's why I want to bring in Michael Thomas. That's why I want to bring in Hunter Renfrow if we got the money somehow. Or another receiver. Look, you see what I got on the thumbnail? You know who else is a trade component? Treylon Burks. I wanted Treylon Burks bad a couple years back. Oh, I wanted Treylon Burks bad. And they say he's out. Look, they got Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyler Boyd. Treylon Burks is the odd man out. We could get him for like a 6th rounder. And you might say, yo, Treylon Burks is trash. What has Jalen Tolbert done that makes him so much better than Treylon Burks? Battle it out. Who better? One got a 1st rounder pedigree and one was a 3rd, 4th rounder. I forgot where we took Tolbert. Battle it out. Damone Clark shouldn't be the only one looking over his shoulder. Shit, the media wants you to think that Dak Prescott looking over his shoulder. Ain't that some shit? The media wants you to think that Dak Prescott is looking over his shoulder. Did y'all hear what CJ Stroud said about Dak? I know this is the part of the show where people get angry. The Dak haters is like, here he go. He about to start talking about Dakota. I know y'all mad. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. They're like, don't do it. Don't you talk about Dakota. I'm going to do it. I'm going to talk about him. CJ Stroud gave his top 5 quarterbacks. And he put Dak Prescott in there. He was on the $1 million worth of game with Gilly and Wallow. Not sure if y'all familiar with that. Clip floating around Twitter. And they were so in their feelings. It's almost 300 people in here. All right, I'm reaching. It's 256, though. What's good with y'all? Hit that like button for me. What was the list again? Patrick Mahomes. Lamar Jackson. He said himself. He said CJ Stroud. Then he said Dak Prescott, Josh Allen. Ain't that the list? Ooh, that joint cut the haters deep. They was like, you said Dak Prescott. He said Dak Prescott before he said Josh Allen. Cut him deep. Jalen Tolbert was a third rounder. Oh, he said Hurts. He didn't say Josh Allen. Ooh. Oh, I think I seen him correct it. He corrected it. He left Hurts out. He put Josh Allen on his IG. Go to his IG. Hurts is trash. I don't care. I'm not even here to play this game with nobody no more. I wouldn't be so cruel to Hurts if they didn't hate on Dak Prescott so much. I'm just tired of playing the game with you. Do more. Throw 30 touchdowns. Throw 30 touchdowns and 4,000 yards. But you cannot be elite in this league. 4,000 yards is the bare minimum. That shit like putting your, you know how you take the SAT and they give you a certain amount of points for putting your name on the test? How many points is it, y'all? I forgot. CFT 41, so I forgot. Johnny Duncan Sr. with the 199 super chat. All Dak peers and former peers know the real. They know the real. Excellent point. Thank you for the super chat. They know the real. All the players be giving Dak his props. It be the cornball ass people on Twitter and in the comments, you Dak is trash, your mama trash. Like, whatever. I don't care who he put fifth. He put Dak fourth. I rock with you, David. It's 200 points for putting your name on there. You bare minimum as a quarterback, you got to throw for 4 racks. No excuses to be considered elite, I mean. You can't be in the top 10 if you ain't throwing 4 racks. And he's entering in year 5. When you going to do it? And then you got to throw for 30 touchdowns. He ain't even scraped 30. He had like 25. Come on, dog. 23. That's what Dak did when he was a rookie. 30 touchdowns is, oh, Lola Cowboys. You spicy, Rome. Yeah, it's spicy. The whiskey got me being spicy. You got it. The bare minimum, 30 touchdowns, right? 30 touchdowns, 4,000 yards. But you can't be in the top 15. Hey, you know how many turnovers this dude had last year? You know how many turnovers he had last year? He had 15 interceptions like Dak had the year before last. And he had like 6 fumbles. He had 21 turnovers. Nah, dog. You ain't elite. Nobody let Dak Prescott be elite when he had that many turnovers. They were trying to get him out the league. You got everything. They giving you everything. You've been coddled. He had 9 fumbles. I think he lost 6. 21 turnovers. You've been coddled. You went from Miles Sanders to DeAndre Swift to Saquon Barkley. They giving you everybody. You got mad receivers, a starting tight end, apparently the best line in the league. Yo, you should be throwing for $6,000. What else you need? You can't get to 4,000 with all them pieces? That's diabolical. That's despicable. That's despicable me. You can't get to $4,000 with all them weapons? You got the best line in the league. That's what y'all tell me. 2 number 1 receivers, a number 1 tight end. You had DeAndre Swift. You couldn't throw 4 bands and get 30 touchdowns? Diabolical. Despicable. Deplorable. Sorry, I hit y'all with my Stephen A. Smith. My fault. I got in my thesaurus bag. Anyway, that was for Drew. I had to cook y'all. Had to cook him real quick. Anyway, when you hear Stroud say, Dak Prescott get busy, Dak Prescott one of them ones. He one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league. CJ Stroud keeping it funky. I respect it. Yeah, Drew went night-night. I respect it. Philly. Still my QB. He will be better. I'm gonna get off him. I'm gonna let him rock. Philly. But I had to talk my trash because whenever I go on one of your content creators' channels, they be talking they spice. So I ain't gonna let them live. I'm sorry. Turnabout is fair play. But that Monday night game, I might need to come to Dallas for that. I might need to make it to Dallas for that. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what game I'm coming down for. That might be the one. That might be the one. Might be the one. Let me see. So I was saying earlier, defensive tackle, running back, receiver. Those are the little small additions I can see that can help this team. Defensive line, that D tackle will set everything perfectly. I feel like corner, although I want Gilmore, we can survive without it. We ain't DB deficient. We can survive without it, although I want Gilmore. I'm going to celebrate if we get Gilly. Because he fit perfectly back. Running back, whether it's Dalvin Cook, Abanikanda, Miles Sanders. I would take Miles Sanders for the sheer fact it would piss the Eagles off. And I know he would come out there running like his life depended on it. Just to prove a point. I know we can get him cheap. He ain't that old. And I know he would run his ass off. Miles Sanders and Zeke Elliott would be a great tandem. But I probably end up with like a Dalvin Cook and Zeke because they ain't going to spend no money. But I would love to bring Miles Sanders in here. It's just petty mode. I think he's still a good player, but it would be just petty. I would enjoy it. I think it would be funny. You think Cam Akers still got it, Tyrone Church? I like Cam Akers, but you think he still got it? Mark Martin, Rico greater than Zeke. Rico ain't never been better than Zeke at nothing in his life. No disrespect. Not football wise. Why Mark Martin? Why do you think? Look, I'm sorry. I know y'all like, damn, why you all hating on Rico? Rico just got to show me. I'll shut up. It just show me. What has Rico shown you that makes you think? What has Rico shown you that makes you think that he's better than Ezekiel Elliott at anything? Because I want Ezekiel Elliott for situational awareness, for short yardage, tough yardage, pass blocking capability, veteran leadership. Zeke will carry his own. He will get all of his money out of his contract. Great for the team. What has Rico done that makes you be like, yo, he about to blow? He about that pause. He next. What has he done? I know he runs hard, but what has he done? What game did he take over? One game. Just one game was like, yo, that was the Rico game. One game? He played all kinds of games last year. There were games Tony Pollard took over when Zeke was here where he was like, yo, that was a Tony Pollard game. That Rams game, that Chargers game was like, yo, Tony went crazy today. Remember that Tony run? You can't tell me one run from one game last year that you could point to and say, yo, that was the Rico run. Give me one. Y'all so desperate that y'all calling Cam Akers, calling for Cam Akers. Adam AU. I'm not even going to front with you. We ain't in a position to act like we can't take no running backs on. I talk a lot of shit, but the running back room not strong enough for me to just lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'll bring Cam Akers in and see what he got. But I'm not gonna say he nice. I'll bring him in though. I'll be like, yo, Cam, he ain't got it no more, and I cut him. If Cam's still like, I'm bringing in everybody. Look, I got a list right here. I'm bringing in mad people. I don't care. Like y'all, I don't like. We're not at a place where we could just have pride. I would bring in Linval Joseph Olas. I got notes. I'll bring in Michael Thomas. Let him compete. Gilly can start. Gilly can come in and start for me. Who else I'm bringing in? I'll trade for Burks for a late round pick. I'll trade for a Bandaconda or wait for him to get cut. I'll bring Dalvin Cook in for a cup of coffee. No question. I'll bring Kareem Hunt in for a cup of coffee, or Latavius Murray, or Miles Sanders if he gets cut. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not in a position where I can be like, nah. It's a couple positions. I want some more depth. We're not, me wanting depth doesn't mean that the team is horrible. We don't got a definitive running back one. So bring in another one. The amount of money we're going to bring that running back in for is going to be minimal. You feel me? Skeptical fan with a $5 super chat. I appreciate you. That's my dog. Skeptical, we don't never agree, but that's my dog. Skeptical fan, me and him always beefing, but it's love though. we never agree. He be like, I'm skeptical. I'll be like, I'm optimistic. He'd be like, I don't care, I don't believe. Xavier Howard gonna want that money, but I'll take him. If Xavier Howard would come here and play for that Gilly type money, bring him in. Damn right. Yes. But look, after the day, it's about to get real. Skeptical fan, nothing but love, Rome. Nah, it's all, me and you been going at it for years now. You be winning because after we lose that playoff game, you be like, I told you. And I be like, whatever. I would love Justin Simmons if we could, but Icy, what's good with you? They're not gonna do it. I don't want Adoree Jackson. Adoree Jackson been roasted like marshmallows. I don't want none of that. They can keep Adoree. I'm cool. I'm okay. I don't want none of that Adoree Jackson. See, big Weezy. You get a mind for that. Adoree be getting smoke, big pack, big Adoree pack. I don't want none of that. I'm cool. Nah, you can run Eric Scott Jr. out there for all that. I don't want no Adoree Jackson. J.C. Jackson be getting smoked too. Big Adoree. Adoree Jackson and everybody named Jackson be getting smoked. Just keep y'all asses off my team. No, and no. Marshmallows. Big Campfire Jackson. I'm cool. No, I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm just die on it. But I'll take some wide receiver depth. Make Jalen Tolbert prove it. We need defensive tackles. That's not a question. And then I need some running back depth. The only person that's solidified in the running back room just off tenure alone is Ezekiel Elliott. He ain't getting cut. Just off sheer marketing, they ain't cutting him. Everybody else behind Ezekiel Elliott got to show me something. Hunter Lipke, show me you ain't going to fumble. Rico Dowdle, prove me wrong. Because I know I've been talking a lot of trash on you. Prove me wrong. I will apologize every day. Snoop Conner, don't quite know what you look like. I couldn't pick Snoop Conner out in the lineup. I can't pick Snoop Conner out in a lineup. He could commit a crime and get away with it. I don't know who he is or what he looks like. Nathaniel Pete is exactly that. I don't know. I can't pick him out in the lineup neither. I don't know what they even look like in the face. Nathaniel Pete, I just know your name. I don't know what you look like. I don't know what new Snoop Conner look like. It's just, nah. So if I don't know what you look like, you can't be my starting running back. Deuce Vaughn, I saw things last year that got me hyped, but that was last year. It's this year, and now you got to show me. All the hype gone. I'm sorry, big dog, or little dog, or what do you want to call it? Show me, Deuce. I'm not giving nothing to nobody. I know if we're on a goal line right now, I'll give it to Zeke. He gonna score. That play last year that Tony Pollard got yanked down by a shoelace in the Miami game, Zeke Elliott runs that dude over. Touchdown. You can say a lot of things. Yo, Zeke ain't fast no more. He ain't weak. I bet you run somebody over. Loves Beauty caught that little dog. That's little dog. No disrespect. Little dog, it's cool. Zook versus Deuce versus Turpin. If it's Deuce versus Turpin, I'm taking Turpin. I've seen Turpin has scored touchdowns in games. Turpin scored versus the Niners. Turpin has paid some dividends. Turpin all day. I'm sorry, Deuce. She heard that. I call him little dog. It's cool though. It's little dog. All I'm saying is we're not above any competition in no rooms, especially if the media is going to make it seem like all summer that Dak Prescott is competing, which he's not. He's the best quarterback on this team, in this division, and in the NFC conference. But he compete. Dak Prescott's better than every other quarterback in the NFC. The only person I'll argue with you about is Matthew Stafford when he's on this stuff, because Stafford can ball when he's playing. But y'all think he's worse than his backup quarterback. Come on now. Have some integrity. What you mean hell no, Rome? What you mean hell no to what? Who better? Who better in the NFC? I can't wait for this. Who better? I'm waiting. Be for real is not a person. That's a statement. Who's better? Be for real is a statement. Say a person. You talking real, you got your chest out, say it. Who better than him? It ain't Jared Goff. Every time Dak Prescott plays Jared Goff, he beat the anti-locks breaks off him. We done beat the Lions 3 years in a row. So it ain't him. Stafford can play. Even though we beat the Rams, I seen Stafford win a Super Bowl. We'll give him credit. He won one. In the Patrick Mahomes era, Matthew Stafford won a Super Bowl. I'm going to give him his props. I'm not going to say he's definitively better than Dak Prescott, but if you want to argue it, I got to listen. I know that ain't Eastside Harold. I ain't seen Eastside Harold since 88. I'm not. That was the last time I'm saying his name. Stafford hurts. Hurts. Do tell. Why is Jalen Hurts better than Oh, that's a good belly laugh. Why is Jalen Hurts better than Dak Prescott? Please expound. And if you say some dumbass shit like he went to a Super Bowl beating Daniel Jones, the third backup for the Niners, and having 3 quarterback sneaks in the Super Bowl, do not impress me. So before you get in your high horse talking about he beat Daniel Jones, so does Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has never lost to Daniel Jones. Not impressed. Beating the third backup on the Niners, don't do it for me, big dog. Throwing 1 touchdown on your Super Bowl run, don't do it for me, big dog. And then getting to the Super Bowl, scoring 4 touchdowns, but 3 of them are quarterback sneaks with the entire yardage of 10 yards because they was all just quarterback sneaks. Not impressed. I'm not impressed. So nah, I ain't trying to hear it. I would just take Hurts that all. That's cool. You would take the dude that got the anti-lock breaks beat off him by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield and them beat the anti-lock breaks off the Eagles. That's who you taking? The dude that had a 10-1 divisional lead and somehow fumbled the bag, lost 6 of 7. I ain't never seen nobody lose that many. No, not 6. I think 5 of 6 games. How do you crumble like that? Dak Prescott ain't never lost 5 or 6 games in his career. Dak Prescott ain't never finished under 500. Nah, we ain't going there. Nope. And Jared Goff been getting his ass whooped by Dak Prescott the last 3 years. You can't be better than me if when we play, you can't beat me. That's first basis. The year before, we beat them 24-6. And this year, y'all can make all the excuses y'all want to. We beat the Lions. I know everybody thinks we didn't, but we beat them. I don't care about your other fights. Y'all want me to explain to you why I count head-to-head wins over the fact if you did something else? Y'all want to hear my logic real quick? It's real simple, right? Check this out. If two of us get, hold on, let me read this. Let me read the super chat real quick. My fault. Let me read the super chat real quick, and then I'll give y'all my analysis. Hold on. Philly loves participation awards. Michael Clark with the 199 super chat. That's what they do. That's what they do. I'm used to it though. Check this out though. Check this out. It's real simple. If me and you get in a fight, right? And I beat your ass. Y'all following me? Y'all following along? Make sure y'all listening. Me and you get in a fight and I beat your ass twice. Lynn White, $2 super chat. Isn't Dak 9-4 against Philly lifetime? Yes. No, he's been beating the anti-lock breaks off the Eagles for years. I beat your ass twice. And then you go get in a fight with somebody else. And apparently that person got a little bit of a rep, but not so much. And you beat them. What that got to do with me? I don't care what the Lions win did. When we play, you can't beat me. You don't get to go take credit because you beat somebody else. Oh, it was on the playoff stage. Everybody else was watching, so it mean more. No. It don't. Because whenever I see you, I smack you up. You can't get credit over me by beating somebody else. Come win the fight. So nah, Jared Goff, you not better than me. When Jared Goff beat Dak Prescott in the playoff in 2018, he was better than Dak. Since then, Dak has been whooping his ass every time they see him. He can't go catch another fade with somebody else. Yeah, beat him up, so now I'm better than you. No, you're not. You're not. I'm sorry. Sorry. That's my point, man. Listen, I feel like the Cowboys are going to make some minimal moves. Like I said earlier in the stream, set the stage. Minimal moves. Dalvin Cook, not a major move, and we brought him in. Stephon Gilmore, as much as I love Gilly, he's not a major move. There's no more major moves to be made. The core of the team is here. It's all minor, small, little tweaks. Michael Thomas will be a minor little move if we brought him in. Well, I'll say this. Bringing in D tackle is major. We need D tackles. Those are major. There won't be major players, but it's a major move. We need D tackles. We need D tackles. You know what I'm saying? But look, I got to tell, it's 200-something people in here. I got to tell y'all something before I slide. I said earlier in the stream, if you didn't catch it, if we win in your home, you got to wear a Hurts jersey. Never in my life will I wear a Hurts jersey. No. The best you're going to get out of me is the fact that me and Hurts are both Qs. That's my frat brother. That's it. Maybe I'll take a picture with Hurts if I see him at the conclave in a month. If I see him at my conclave in a month, maybe I'll take a picture with him. But that's all you getting out of me. You ain't getting no jersey. Nah. If I see him in person, I'll dap him up and tell him his team trash. But I'm not, no. No, sorry. I had some bad news to say early in the stream. It's not necessarily horrible, but there won't be any more Saturday Night Lives with CFT for at least a month. It's just I got a busy month, man. I'm gonna be on the move. I got a couple of it's summertime now. I got some family events. You know what I'm saying? I got a birthday dinner to attend. I got my fraternity thing going on at the end of June. I'm gonna be moving around. But although I won't be Saturday Night Live with CFT, I'll still be getting y'all content. So we'll be doing lives on Wednesdays. maybe Thursdays. I ain't gonna forget about y'all. We just won't be able to do Saturdays till like mid-July. I'm gonna be. It's so many things, man. Every weekend for the next month and a half, I'm gonna be busy. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize to y'all, but y'all know I'm gonna get y'all content. I make videos 7 days a week, 6 to 7 days a week. I take a day off every once in a while. Looking like you got to start up later, huh? Hey, look, Mark Blum, I'm gonna try to do my best. Hey, mods, y'all don't gotta block nobody. Everybody cool. Adam AU is cool. We just talking trash. Don't block nobody. Don't block nobody. Ain't nobody. Long as look, y'all, I don't mind trash talkers. I just don't want no like racial stuff. Unless somebody get redundant or say something crazy, they can talk their mind. They don't gotta love the Cowboys. It's fun when we got trash talkers in here. It makes the stream fun. Appreciate you, Sheila. I'm gonna try and do my best, but I ain't gonna leave y'all out. I do got a favor for y'all before I slide though. Yeah, don't block Adam at all. Let Adam rock. I rock with you as an Eagles fan. I ain't got no genuine hate for nobody, Adam. You cool peoples. No blocking Adam at all. Well, I'll take everybody's mods away. We're not doing that. That's corny. We only do that when people start tripping. I am 114 away from 26K. If you're not subscribed, hit the sub button for me. Please hit the sub. JT, what's good with you? If you're not subscribed, they just attention whores. I'm not touching it. Hit the sub button. Most of y'all probably subscribed already, but if this is your first time rocking with the stream, hit the sub button, man. I'm trying to get to 26K, and then we'll start our trek towards 27. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Like I said, I'm not going away. I just don't want y'all to be like, yo, where are you at on Saturday for the next month? I wanted to let you know next month gonna be crazy. Month and a half-ish. But it's the summer, man. I got to make sure the kids are straight. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Hopefully the Cowboys do something. I'll holla.